USAID. Does any American really know where their billions of dollars has been going all these years? Because people across the global south do, and they hate America for it in the main. Noticeably, the parade of Democrat Congress people that have just been speaking outside the Capitol say Trump is disgusting, Elon Musk is disgusting. Who are they to do this? Well, presumably Trump was elected by the popular vote, and no American really understood why these tens of billions were going to an organization that funded gain of function research in a laboratory in China to create a coronavirus that killed perhaps 20 million people all around the world. That's what USAID is going to be known for once the investigations are underway. And as for whether Trump needs an act of Congress to go through with it, he hasn't said he's abolishing USAID. He's just cut the funding for now, presumably pending investigation. As for Elon Musk, he said USAID is a criminal organization, time for it to die. I don't know why they call it left-wing and Marxist. USAID is a cutout of the CIA and has been for the policies of the so-called deep state and military-industrial complex for decades. It helped create the Ukraine war, the proxy war in Russia through Ukraine, the Maidan coup. It's funding election interference in Georgia, in Serbia, right across Europe, as if it was some sort of add-on to Operation Gladio, where the left was destroyed in Europe. That's what USAID does. Under the guise of helping people, it actually kills. When I interviewed Luis Arce, the suspect president of Bolivia, the lithium superpower, he wasn't that interested in what I had to say to him, asking him why were USAID training journalists with Reuters and the British Embassy, presumably against the policies of a democratically elected Bolivian government. He, of course, has gone against his predecessor in suspicious circumstances. But that's what USAID do. They go everywhere, throughout Africa, have a few drinks with some aid coordinators, and after a few they'll tell you, yeah, aid is a disaster for countries all around the world. It distorts their economies, and of course it creates priorities that are not the priorities of the populations in these countries. They are the priorities of a shadowy military-industrial complex in the United States, when the United States people urgently need infrastructure, desperately need spending on basic services. It looks like the global south, many people would say right now. Venezuela, they were funding narco Juan Guaido, the fake president of Venezuela, of course, to destroy Venezuela, the country with the largest known oil reserves. They were helping the White Helmets, funding those strange NGOs in Syria that cheered when Al-Qaeda were on the warpath in Syria, the fake chemical weapons attacks. That's what USAID does. They fund journalism around the world to distort the realities of people all around the world to think like Hillary Clinton, to think like Barack Obama. And Samantha Power, of course, was the head of USAID, and she was an ambassador at the UN for Obama. And of course, she helped destroy Africa's richest per capita country, Libya. That's the kind of people that are organizing in USAID, but can't really organize right now, because the Trump administration has switched off the light on its website just for a while, presumably while the investigations are ongoing. Those White Helmets, the corruption was so widespread that even James Le Mesurier, and I've interviewed the head of the White Helmets, the suspicious MI6 organization that spread lies about Syria, he was found dead on a balcony. Apparently it was corruption. Look at USAID corruption, Elon Musk and Donald Trump and the rest of the Trump administration, and you will see why tens of billions of dollars of American Treasury money belong in the heartland of the United States and not destroying the lives of millions and billions, perhaps, with fake Uyghur genocide claims in China and the like. Of course, there are some people that are quite good who work for USAID. Get a proper job, no matter what your good intentions are. USAID, well, they were the paving stones to hell. And if it's possible, as Max Blumenthal of the Grey Zone said, the website of USAID.gov should surely commemorate the 6-year-old Toussaint Burwe, the Cameroonian killed in Samantha Power's motorcade when she drove through Cameroon. That's because Samantha Power, Obama's ambassador to the UN, famous for aiding the destruction of Africa's richest per capita country, Libya. She was running USAID. So let's have a picture of 6-year-old Toussaint Mouet of Cameroon, killed by the motorcade of Samantha Power on the USAID.gov website.